Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving them all. Dressed like $1,000,000, diamond things in his cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Oh, yeah, everybody listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Steve Harvey, why don't you join? Yeah. You gotta turn it on, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Turn it on, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn them out. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, one more time. Steve Harvey got a radio show. Yeah, I do, man. I thank God for it every day. You know, my message this morning, man, is real clear. It's something that's been on me to share. And it's amazing, you know. God can do some amazing things for you. But what happens along the way is, and I don't know that I mean to say but the fact that God can do some amazing things for you, there comes adversity along with it. Every single time. It just goes without saying. And I was having a fairly, not fairly, but a hugely successful week. I had never seen this type of hatred before. I hadn't seen it. And it's a great trick that the devil does, you know, when God is blessing you and giving you some great opportunities in your life, as all of you have gone through. And isn't it amazing how some negative thing crops up, and that's what you have to focus on. I found out that I don't have to, but you wind up focusing on it, and your energy goes over to that to try to deal with it, counteract, wonder why it was happening. You got to make phone calls. What was this about? Blah, 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 blah. And it throws you off the course you are on. The beginning of the week, I was so grateful. I was so amazed. I was really thanking God for opportunity. For this brief moment, the enemy slides this little factor in there that causes you to, and it requires your attention. You have to pay it attention because you don't know. You're going, wow, man, let me see what this could really be. How much dirt is this really that they trying to do? And so it requires your attention. But in that attention, you lose your focus on really all the blessings and the good thing that God does for you. The enemy has an amazing trick that he does that. And it was in my head, I got to tell y'all, all week long, man. And I was doing some amazing stuff. I was having such a blessed week, man, in terms of press and PR and where God was taking me. And then when I got back, I was talking with my wife. And then I was talking to a good friend of ours. And they shared something that really helped me out. And they said to me, new level, new devil. And, you know, it's something really simple. But new level, new devil. Every time you go to another level, every time you go a little bit higher, every time God has a blessing in store for you, every time he moves you in position, do you understand that the enemy's job is to make you not see the blessing, make you not be grateful for it, lose your focus and focus on this that I just threw in your way, this stumbling block, this obstacle, this trickery. And man, I just got to tell you, man, I mean, it was so filled with hatred that I really spent some time addressing it. I got publicists on the phone. I said, what's happening here? Y'all not watching this? Y'all not, what was this attack? You didn't know these angles? What was it? And you know, Steve, chill. New level, new devil. If you get a promotion on your job, guess what? Somebody ain't happy that you got the promotion. So here come the hate. You don't even really know these people. You have no idea. Every time you make a decision to make your relationship with your spouse better, man, this is it. You know what I'm going to start doing? I'm going to do this, man, so me and my girl can go on and have this, or me and my man can go on and have this. Watch what happens. Every single time. Here comes the new level, the new devil, the trick. You don't need to do that. What you doing that for her? She don't appreciate it. He ain't gonna appreciate it. Look over here, man. Look at that right there. Ain't he nothing? You know, he didn't call you and he said he was going, all types of stuff. It just happens all the time. And I was sitting here talking with this friend, really good friend, very spiritual person. And they said, you know something, Steve? You know, I was talking to Jesus and said, I was having this conversation with Christ. And I said, God, for real? You mean to tell me every time that something good happens to me, you mean every time I try to go to the next level, every time you put me on the next level, you mean to tell me that I got to go through this right here? Are you for real? And then my friend said, Jesus said to her, they did it to me. And we just fell out laughing. They did it to me. They did it to him. They did it to him. For him to go to the next level. And, you know, I was just going over the whole story about the crucifixion and everything. That had to be amazing, man. Of all the hate he had endured, all the prosecuting he had endured, they thought ultimately what we'll do is we'll nail him on a cross and crucify him. And that'll be the end of him. And we'll put him in this tomb and we'll put this big stone up there and that'll be the end of him. But what they did not know was all you was doing was setting the tone for the next level, because eventually the stone got rolled away and he went and got placed with his father where he was headed to anyway. He ultimately knew that his ultimate goal was to get to his father. So when you thought you were doing what you were doing to him, and you put him in the tomb and you put the big stone up in there, and the stone got rolled away, and he went eventually to where he was trying to get to. That story is in place for all of us to remember that when we are going through some things, could it be because we are going to a place? You know, it could be just a place in life. It could be just a different level in life. That's all it has to be. But there's going to be the adversarial challenges that come with it. And those are the moments we must expect and take them head on and still not lose your focus or appreciation for what God has done for you. So in light of all of that, I'm able to say today that I thank my Heavenly Father. I really do. For all the blessings he's bestowed upon me, and all of the haters and all of the liars and all of the backstabbers and all those people. When you get through lying, when you get through stabbing, when you get through gossiping and doing what you do, I'm still going to the next level. I'm still going. You cannot stop what God has in store for you. No one can stop that.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, anybody who's breathing, let me have your undivided attention. Do you realize that the number one reason you are breathing today is because God has given you the breath of life? Without God, there is no more breath of life. He was the determining factor of you being here and will be the factor when you leave. Now, you can rush your departure date by making a series of decisions. You can push your date up. I think you can do that. But I need all my days, so I'm trying to listen and pay attention. Do the best I can. Be the best version of the person that I can be. And I started off with just gratitude. I'm grateful for where I am. I am successful. I am prosperous. I am healthy. I am well. I am a man of God. I am an imperfect soldier for Christ. I am improving every day. I am in expectation of great things to happen to me. That's how I start my day. If I was you, I'd do the same thing. This is how we roll. This is Steve Harvey Morning Show. Shirley Strawberry, Carla Farrell, Mississippi Monica Jr., and the legend that is Nephew Tommy. Junior, what's going on today, man?
But let's talk about this, man. I saw you talking about Robert Smith, and he was talking about how you have to scale everything up.
Uh-huh.
So you scale up.
Yeah.
And it's like if you ought to figure out how to change, from 3,000 lives to 30,000 lives, and you scale up. How does that work for us? I understand what that's important for us to scale up in our life.
Well, it's a book that I recommend too. And Robert Smith just reminded me of it. Because I had forgotten about the book. The two books that I oftentimes recommend to people that they should buy, that's game changers, is The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale and The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schuller. Or David Schwartz, one of them, I can't remember. But the name of the book is The Magic of Thinking Big. Here's what scaling up does. It costs you no more brain power to think big than it does small. You don't have to exert yourself more to think and speak big as you do to think or speak small. See, let's look at this. Ford Prius. Good car. Nothing wrong with it. Rolls Royce. It doesn't make a difference in the effort to say the two. Listen to this. Man, I feel poor today. Now listen to this. Man, I feel rich today. It didn't cost you any more or cause any more exertion to think positive or big than it did negative or small. So scaling up helps you elevate your own existence and life. Why make $300 if you can make $3,000? Why would you do that?
Mm-hmm. It's by David Schwartz, that book, Steve. Too.
David Schwartz, The Magic of Thinking Big.
Yeah. And it's a Toyota Prius.
Thank you. All right. Coming up at 32 minutes after the hour, we will hear from the nephew. And he runs that prank back right after
Prius
this.
Is a nice car. It's a Toyota Prius.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everyone, quick health question. Even though you're still thriving, still loving, still connecting, did you know your immune system weakens with age? That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off certain respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. This fall, ask your doctor which vaccines you need and visit vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com to schedule one or more vaccines. Sponsored by Pfizer. It is time now for the nephew to run that prank back. What you got for us, Neff?
I got it for you, Shirley. This right here is you prayed for a job. You prayed for a job. Cat dog, if you would.
Hello, I'm trying to reach a Carolyn, please.
This is Carolyn.
Hi, Carolyn. Listen, my name is Lawrence. I actually go to the same church you do. I saw you last Sunday where you stood up in the church, and I heard that you were talking about you were going through some bad times.
Oh, mm-hmm.
Well, your job supposedly got rid of the department that you were in, and you were now seeking a new type of work. Am I right?
Yes,
or
yes, that's right.
just work, period, because you're looking for a new occupation, and I was there when you asked everybody to pray for you.
Yes.
Have you found anything yet?
I haven't. You know, I've been praying. We prayed again today. I asked for the church's prayers again today, and I know everything's gonna work out because, you know, he said you take one step, he gonna take two.
That's right.
So I'm prepping, and I know it's gonna happen. I know.
Well, listen, I think I may be able to be of some help to you. I actually own my own company, and I'm thinking that you could be the perfect person for a position that I have available. Now, what type of work were you doing in the past? Give me some of your job qualifications.
Oh, I'm executive secretary, administrative assistant, anything like that. Type 88 words a minute. They even take the old style shorthand. I can do it all. If you just tell me what you need and I can do it. Take care of your executives that come through the office, anything that's needed. Travel, expenses, that's what I do.
Okay.
And
now,
I'm good at it, too.
What type of hours are you used to working?
9 to 5. Sometimes I come in at 8. I don't have a problem with coming in at 8. I can come in even earlier if you need me to come in earlier.
Are you opposed to working at night?
No, I don't mind working at night. But, I mean, it just depends. You know, right now, beggars can't be choosy.
Right.
I ask, and it's being given to me.
Okay.
What kind of hours we looking at?
I have an offer for you that it would be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday night. You will only be working 3 days a week for me. Okay.
No, just to let you know, I was looking for something with a few more hours, a few more days. I need like full time. I have a family.
Well,
I have bills to pay.
Right. I understand. But listen, I think the actual amount will suffice for that. Now, I'm going to offer you $750 per night for 3 nights a week. That's $2,250 for those 3 days for 1 week.
Wait a minute. You said $750 a night?
$750 a night.
And I'm making around 2,000 or something.
You're making a week, ma'am, and if you do the math on that adds up to about $9,000 for a month.
You know, it sounds too good to be true, but now I put it all in his hands. I turned it over. That's what we're supposed to do. I did it, and you tell me I'll make $750 a night.
Okay.
But, I mean, what I'm going to be doing? Keeping your books, you know, because I do the accounting, too.
Well, let me say this. Now, the reason why I say it's at night is because I own a nightclub, and you would be working at the nightclub for me, so you will put in about 4 or 5 hours every night, and for 3 nights a week, like I stated, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and of course, I'll pay you $750. Matter of fact, I'll actually pay you your first 2 weeks in advance.
And I need that.
I know. I'm sure you've lost your balance. You need to get back on your feet and everything.
Yes, I do. Yes. Okay. So exactly what is it I'll be doing it because I'm sure, like I said, I can do office work. I'm good. Like accounting, front door.
Right. Well, no, not necessarily. I don't need you to work the front door. I'm actually going to have you in the club working. Okay. So, I mean, how's your physical condition? Are you able to get around and you don't get tired quick, do you? Now, are you in good physical shape?
Yes, I'm in very good physical shape. I don't get tired quick at all. You need to do something like be over the bartenders or something and work the bar to make sure all the money's, nobody's stealing money from you or something like that?
No, you're not at the bar either. See, because what I'm going to do, now, have you ever done anything like, anything close to dance or anything like that? Have you done that in the past?
Yeah, I did a little ballet when I was younger. Drill squad, cheerleading, I mean, I do a little dancing, and, go out every once in a while, you do a little dancing here and there.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with moving around.
Okay, well, that's good. Because, see, what I wanted you to do is I want you to do a little bit of dancing in the club.
You got some, like, ballroom dancing or something where you need me to teach you. I don't know how to do the ballroom dance, so I can't work with nobody on that stuff like that.
No, I'm not asking you to do any ballroom dancing or anything like that. What I need you to do is I want you to dance on the pole. See, on the pole. See, I have a strip club. I want you to dance on the pole.
Pole? What the hell you mean when you dance on a pole?
Well, actually, I own the Silk Stocking, which is a strip club.
I'm not a silk stocking. What the hell you mean? You don't want me to dance on the pole? You know what? This is you must be out your mind. I don't dance on a pole for nobody. You can take that pole, Mr. Kelly, whatever your name is, you can strap that pole up your
What?
You must be out your mind.
But don't you want to make this money? I got $750 a night for you.
I don't need that kind of money. I'm telling you right now, you in that pole dance, you can take that pole and shove it up to You have no business calling me about no dancing or no program. I believe you got nothing from nobody at church.
I'm trying to get you a job, baby. They told me that you was in need of a job, so I'm just trying to...
I'm not in need of that kind of job. I'm not in need of no jobs. I'm taking off my drawers somewhere down the butt window and dance on no pole. What's wrong with you?
Okay, what if I bump it up to $1,000 a night?
No, I don't care if you bump it to $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000. I ain't taking my drawers off for no body.
I want your on that pole.
You ain't gonna see my. You know what? I want your in church. I'm really free. That's where you need to be calling me, talking about you got a job. You know, this is right here.
When I see you at church next Sunday.
When you see me at church, I say, don't you come up to me and say nothing to me, because if I see you, I'm going to bust you in your face.
I'm going to come and ask you and Wendell, will you get your butt on the pole?
You know, and if you get come by Wendell, I'm going to whip your.
Well, let me say this to you. Are you listening to me?
You know what? I don't want to listen to you. So I'm getting ready to hang up. You know, don't you call me no more.
Wait just a minute, Carolyn. I want to say this. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. You just got pranked by your cousin, Ravina.
Ravina? My cousin, Ravina? I'm going to give her I'm going to kick her. Ravina, you know better. Ravina, know I need some money. You know Ravina is wrong with the bed. You tell Ravina when you talk to her, it's my I don't believe it, girl.
All right. Coming up next, it is our Chief Love Officer, Steve Harvey, in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Have you thought about buying life insurance to protect yourself and your family? Globe Life Insurance is easy to understand and easy to buy with coverage amounts up to $100,000. The application process is quick. There is no medical exam, just a simple application. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. Again, that's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. Coming up at the top of the hour in entertainment news, President Biden rang the bell after completing radiation treatment for prostate cancer. Congratulations.
Ring that bell, baby.
President, yay.
Now, there is a petition to replace Bad Bunny for country music legend George Strait for next year's Super Bowl halftime. And a woman took a man to court for smoking weed in his own home. That is all coming up at the top of the hour. But right now, it is time to ask the CLO. So, own home. All right. This is from Alicia in Jacksonville. Alicia says, I'm in a very long distance relationship. My boyfriend lives in London and we met on a dating app. I'm going to meet him next month. I'm 32, but my mom is skeptical and she wants to go with me. Should I take my mom or go visit him alone?
Yeah, you probably need to take your mama.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't know him. Yeah, they got catfishing and all kinds of stuff. They got a whole show on this here. You don't know who you're going to meet.
Yeah.
You're in a very long distance relationship. You ain't in no relationship. You just know somebody that stay in London.
Right. That's so true, Steve.
Man, take your mama, man, so he'll know. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I take him going over to London.
All the way to London, yeah.
Yeah.
Man, please.
Yeah. All right.
And why don't he come over here?
Yeah, and is he paying for this trip? What is really
where you
happening?
going?
Yeah.
Right.
Why don't you have him come over you? Stop putting yourself out your comfort zone. You over there, you at his beck and call. You don't know where you going. You don't know your way nowhere. You ain't got no car. Where your brother Neil at?
Good advice, CLO. Great advice. Moving on to Milani in Clarksburg. Milani writes, I went on a girls' trip, and after hours, all of the ladies got freaky with each other. My bestie and I weren't with it, and we didn't hang with them for the rest of the trip. The girls don't talk to us now. Do we try to fix this or let the friendships go away?
Well, ain't but one way to fix it.
Another girl's
one way
trip.
y'all can fix this. No. This evening. After y'all get through eating. Y'all got to go on in there and see what's happening.
Yeah. Let that go.
See, they invited y'all. Y'all didn't know what was going to happen.
Right.
Now, if that ain't your thing, that ain't your thing.
They was hoping, though.
Yeah.
They got freaky with each other, just all up in here. All right now.
They was like, what's happening?
Going on?
Yeah.
Yeah, you and your girlfriend sitting over there with y'all little square self just going, what?
Not square.
What y'all doing? Why y'all?
What's going on?
Don't touch
Why
me.
your breasts out? What you? Put your panties back on. What is you?
What is going on?
A bit much.
What you mean? Hand you my panties? What?
All right, we get it. We get it, Steve. Moving on to
Girl,
Monty.
what is you? Stop.
Monty in New Orleans.
Get off my thigh.
Okay.
Okay.
Monty in New Orleans writes, I sell fried turkeys and spiral hams yearly for Thanksgiving. My wife promised her boss and a few of her coworkers free turkeys. This cuts into my money and my time. She's refusing to tell them that I cannot do that. Can I tell them myself?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just send the email up to the job. You know.
What should the email say, though?
Fried turkeys, $38.50. Spiral ham, $29.95.
Sin.
Okay. Yeah.
SEND, reply all. Yeah.
Yeah. That's a lot of time and a lot of money.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Just for clarity, and just put in the, just for clarity, so my wife understands my business. Let me help everybody. All this boss free turkey, all this ain't finna be no free.
Mm-hmm. Not even for the boss, huh?
Yeah, well, if you give me the turkey, I'll fry it for you.
Oh, okay.
I might do that for you free, but what we not finna do, I'm not finna buy no turkey for you.
Yeah, but he said his time too is valuable. He's saying,
well, all that, I ain't mad at the dude. She shouldn't have been giving away all this free stuff.
Yeah.
Everybody, ain't nobody else. No, Walmart ain't giving away no free turkeys this year.
Popeyes.
Popeyes sell a fried turkey?
Yeah. Around Thanksgiving.
Ooh, I bet it's good.
Oh, I don't know.
Got some seasoning in it now.
I'll tell you what
I don't
now.
get them. I don't get fried turkey, but okay.
What?
I don't.
Shirley, you
I
crazy.
just
don't
like
even cook,
regular
bro. You don't even cook.
roasted
Shirley,
turkey.
Shirley, you can't cook. You can't cook. So why
But
we
I know
talking?
good food. My mom.
Fried
You
turkey
don't.
is like
No, you don't.
that.
You just said you don't like fried turkey. You obviously don't know good food.
I said I don't get them. It's okay to me. The one I had.
But I
is
think
okay.
Shirley thinks fried turkeys are like fried chicken.
Fried chicken. Yeah.
It's not. It's not like
It's
that.
not like that.
It's not
Well, see,
batter
right,
and
see, but see,
crunchy.
Carla.
It's not like
Carla, you having to explain that. It's sad.
But it's just a concept. I don't.
Grown woman don't know
like
what a
roasted
fried
turkey.
turkey is. Let's just move on to the next one. Shirley.
Why are you
Something.
upset?
And you
Your
aggravate
taste
us
buds
because
is white. They got white people in Texas.
I bet she loves stovetop dressing.
No, I don't. I do not.
stuffing.
But
It's not even dressed.
Yeah, stuffing. No.
In there,
I
Oh,
don't
Like
like
that.
that.
stovetop stuffing.
Don't even go there.
You cook
All
your
right.
dressing in the pot on top of the stove.
On the stove. All right, last one. We're moving on. This is from Satrice in Detroit. Satrice writes, a man down the street came and asked me to borrow some cooking oil. It was very strange. My brother said that the guy was trying to meet me. Well, why play games? Was it a good way to meet me, or should he have just said he was interested in me?
No, you got to come down there with some reason. Cooking oil. Who go down the street anymore asking for cooking oil? How old is he?
Not me.
Don't nobody go down the street no more. All this DoorDash, Uber Eats. Ain't nobody got to go down the street no
Right.
more.
Instacart.
Cup of cooking oil. How old is he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I just came down here to get to see if you got some cooking oil. You want some peppermint?
What is he cooking? A fried turkey?
Hey, let me ask you something. I'm gonna get this cooking oil. You like hard candy?
This is all old people stuff.
Hard candy.
Butterscotch.
What should he have done?
Well, when Delmont got down there, you should have just said,
Is that his name?
Mr. Delmont.
yeah,
Delmont.
Delmont. Miss Delmont, what can I do for you? Well, You ain't gonna. I come down here to see you got any Wesson cone off, huh? Avocado oil. When they start making that?
All right. She doesn't like the games. All right. Thank you.
You ain't got no Crisco?
Coming up at the top of the hour, we'll have some entertainment news for you right after this. Bye, Delmont.
Well, Miss Carol, sorry to bother you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
On Monday, former President Joe Biden, quote, rang the bell after completing radiation therapy for an aggressive form of prostate cancer at Penn Medicine Center in Philadelphia.
Yes,
Biden's daughter Ashley celebrated her dad's end of treatment with a post on Instagram. She wrote, rung the bell. Thank you to all the incredible doctors, nurses, and staff at Penn Medicine. We are so grateful. Congratulations, we got to say this, to our former president, and we wish him well. Good health.
Yay.
Well, we got our own bell ring on our show. Congratulations, nephew Tommy.
Yeah.
Sure, he rang the bell earlier this year.
He rang the bell, too.
Yeah.
Survivors. Yes. I love it.
Great feeling. Great feeling.
I was
to
just
ring
going
that
to
bell,
ask
buddy.
you so you know what that feels like, huh?
I know what it feels like.
What, like
Junior, what y'all do when y'all come out of crisis?
Get in the car and go home.
So what they do at down at the sickle cell, if you can reach over and shut the car door and not be in pain.
Really, Steve?
Yeah, what we're going to start doing is putting bells on y'all's car door. Yeah.
Roll you out in that wheelchair and put you in that car and close that door.
Yeah, and if you can reach over and close your own door, that's a successful.
All right.
Yeah.
Moving on. Are you quite done? Moving on. A petition on change.org now has over 60,000 signatures to replace Puerto Rican rap star Bad Bunny as next year's Super Bowl halftime performer. They want to replace him with country music star, the legend himself, George Strait. The petition states that Bad Bunny will not be able to unite our country, honor American culture, or remain family friendly because he's Puerto Rican. The petition urges the National Football League and halftime show organizers Rock Nation to make the swap, since lately the halftime shows have leaned increasingly toward modern pop and international artists. So, do you care? I mean, really, do you guys care if Bad Bunny performs for the halftime show or not? I mean, what is this?
That don't move the needle
No,
with me.
I'm just hoping like hell the Eagles go back.
So you worried about the game, the team.
Man, I don't care who at halftime. I could care less if they didn't have halftime.
And the NFL commissioner, Roger Goodell, he said they're not reconsidering replacing Bad Bunny.
That's right.
He said they're
No,
not.
because y'all mad. Look,
Bad Bunny.
here's what's really wrong. Here's what's really wrong.
Come on, let it out.
You know what it is.
Say it. We do.
Where are the white people?
That have been performing for years and years and years.
And there's nothing wrong with that.
Absolutely not.
And
You
they
know,
went and got
but
George
I-
Strait.
But I like
Whitest
George
man they
Strait.
could get.
But I like Eminem too.
He's a country music legend, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But,
George Strait cold. But I'd rather hear Chris Stapleton than George Strait.
I love Chris Stapleton.
Teddy
I'd
Swain.
rather, man.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
Well, see, Teddy got 1 hit, 2 hits. Teddy can sing though. But see, they ought to do like a show like they did when they had Snoop, Dre, 50, all like that.
Mary J.
They ought to do another show, bring out Chris Stapleton, bring out Garth Brooks.
Oh, God. I like Garth.
Then bring out that new black dude they got.
Shaboozey.
And then bring out George Strait. And then Chris Stapleton. You got a strong show, man.
But, I mean, they got Bad Bunny. Okay, period.
Bunny.
I can't name you one Bad Bunny song.
Me neither.
Well, maybe that's the point, too, of having him at the Super Bowl. You know,
No,
being Puerto
what do you
Rican
mean?
and all of that. I mean,
I don't
besides
care that
his
he's
music.
Puerto Rican. That's fine. That's American.
Right,
So,
exactly.
Yes.
I don't really
Contrary to popular belief.
care. I don't
Territory of the
care
United
that
States.
he's on the show. I don't care.
Yeah, let him perform. I don't get it either.
No, it's the halftime show.
Yeah.
15 minutes.
What y'all want? Ain't no more affirmative action. You
No
done
DEI.
got rid of the 64 voting rights. You done killed DEI. You taking black history out of schools. Trying to close down the institute.
Yeah.
Now they want the halftime show.
Now you on the halftime show.
Yeah, it's too much. It really is. Yeah,
Why can't he
it's too much.
perform? Let him perform.
Yeah, I don't see what the big problem is. All right. Finally, a 76-year-old woman in Washington, D.C.
Fix it for me. If you're going to have
tired.
Bad Bunny on there, bring Bugs Bunny now.
Anyway, Bunny, talk.
If you're going to put Bad Bunny on the show, bring on Bugs Bunny, the Easter Bunny, and balance it out.
Or
a couple Playboy bunnies.
Playboy
Bunny.
No.
Hell yeah.
That'll work. All right. Anyway, like I was saying, a 76-year-old woman in Washington, D.C. was tired of smelling marijuana smoke coming through her vents from her downstairs neighbor's apartment. So she took him to court to get him to stop smoking in his apartment. And guess what? She won. She told the judge that she was constantly smelling marijuana that smelled like feces or a skunk, and it was making her physically ill. The judge ruled that the man's use and enjoyment of marijuana is not as important as the elderly woman's use and enjoyment of her own property. The marijuana smoking neighbor is not allowed to smoke within 25 feet of the apartment building. So here's the question. Do you agree with the judge, or should this man be able to smoke weed in his own home?
Now he got to go sit in his car.
Yeah.
He got to drive around the block to get high. Well, not if it's affecting the lady upstairs.
Yeah. She's
if
76
it's coming through the
years old.
vents.
Come on. Mm-hmm.
You know,
It's
then
making her
you got to
ill.
be considerate of your neighbors. He need a house.
Yeah.
Right.
He need a house with a backyard. He can't stay in apartments no more. He has a right to do what he want to do in his house. But once the vapor and the stuff leaves your house.
Yeah. Coming up at 20 minutes after, what food did you swear you would never eat again once you started making good money? We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Have you thought about buying life insurance to protect yourself and your family? Globe Life Insurance is easy to understand and easy to buy with coverage amounts up to $100,000. The application process is quick. There is no medical exam, just a simple application. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. Again, that's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. All right, guys, so this is National Bologna Day, okay? Bologna is native to West Tennessee, and it's usually eaten on white bread with either mayonnaise or with mustard. Some people prefer some people prefer their bologna fried, and some of them just eat it cold, uncooked.
All of it.
So do you guys still eat bologna? Did you ever eat? You still eat it?
No, ma'am.
I ain't ate it in a while.
Okay. Well,
One
what
of
are
the
some of
things
the?
I swore off. You go to
And you
Stop
swore-
Six
okay.
Store, get a Bobo sandwich though.
What was that again? So that's
fried,
what I want to.
fried bologna.
Oh, fried bologna.
Stop Six, Fort Worth, Texas.
That's some good eating fried
That
bologna
was-
sandwich.
It used to be back in the
we
day,
had it.
right?
Yeah, had to have.
So that's the question. What are some of the foods that you swore off of that you swore you just would never eat again once you started making money? Got a good job.
Absolutely.
Yes.
You can ask. I'll just do one, then I'll let the guys go.
Okay, come on.
Spam. Ain't
Try
never
it.
happening. Tommy.
That hog head cheese. My daddy had me. I just.
Yes, Lord. My turn.
Okay.
Vienna sausage.
Okay.
Junior.
Salmon croquettes.
What?
Oh, you done lost your mind.
I just had
that
those the other
today.
day.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Croquettes
You
was
didn't have them. Didn't nothing wrong with. Just not every day. Alicia Carroll threw that meal
Tommy.
together too fast.
Tommy.
Sardines.
Oh. Sardines.
Okay.
Out the can.
Out the
Everything.
can. Well, this stuff I ate with my daddy. That's what this is.
Devil ham.
What?
Yeah. Okay. Next.
Mayonnaise.
Junior.
You don't eat mayonnaise today. You don't eat mayo on anything.
No.
Oh, I love it.
Junior, you just a little white kid. Just a little white boy. What is you talking about? You don't eat no mayonnaise. Who the hell?
Who turned?
I gotta eat mayonnaise.
Yours, Tom.
And what did he say before? What was his other one?
Salmon croquettes.
Salmon croquette.
Croquettes, man. Boy, Junior, Tommy.
All right, here it is. Chitlins.
Oh.
Yeah.
I never ate those.
Yeah.
You never ate chitlins, sir?
No.
Never in your life.
No,
You've never
no,
had
they
chitlins.
smell. I didn't like
You
the way
is
they
right.
smelled.
You do have white taste buds.
I didn't like the way they smelled.
Well, I didn't like the way they smell either, but that's the number one reason I've never had COVID.
What? Wait, explain.
No one reason you never had COVID.
I've never had COVID. I ate chitlins for 40 years.
So you say your immune system?
I have chitlin juice still in my body that fights off anything. I can't get nothing.
Okay. Yeah. Coming up at 34 minutes after the hour. Thanks, guys. Roscoe Wallace will be in the building right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, Carla girl, your buddy Roscoe is here.
Hey, what's going on, everybody?
Hey, Roscoe.
Hey, Mississippi, what's up, Carla, Shirley, Junior, Tommy,
Hey,
what's going on?
My man.
Roscoe, let me ask you a question.
Uh-huh.
You know,
It's just a thrill. Oh, that's next week. Go ahead.
that's next Friday. Hold on to your
Okay.
to your scary songs.
Okay.
Listening to the radio, Roscoe, growing up, what was your
Growing
first song you heard on the radio? What made you fall in love with music and be this songwriter that you claim you are?
Oh, Lord have mercy. Girl, it go all the way back to the Temptations.
Yeah.
I was in the 6th grade doing a talent show.
Okay.
You can be what you want to be. You ain't got no responsibility. Every man is free. You're a million miles from reality. Reality, da, 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 da. On cloud 9, you can be what you wanna be. On cloud 9, that was a jam back then, boy. 6th grade. Yeah, took last place in the talent show.
Oh, you didn't win singing Cloud 9, The Temptations?
Hell no, didn't sound nothing like them.
Okay. All right, so name some other songs that got you loving music the way you do.
R-E-S-B-E-C-T.
Read.
Find out what it means to me. R-E-S-B-E-C-T. Hey.
Come on.
I'm gonna mean, hey!
What? What?
Sock it to me now. Yeah, that right there, that was a big hit right there. I got sunshine.
Back to the Temps.
On a cloudy day. When it's cold outside, I got the month of May. Well, I guess you say, what can make me feel this way, my girl? Yeah, that was big.
That's big right there. You singing today, Roscoe. You taking Oh, okay. I thought he was through. Okay.
Boy,
love the OJs.
Let me. Boy, that was the jam right there. I wrote that right there. They wrote hell out that song right there.
Okay, so let me make love to you. By...
Your hooks in me.
Sing, Roscoe.
Yeah. Nobody. It's a song that never got released. Been working on it, I think would come in handy today. Go outside in my backyard Ain't no fence today.
You don't have to do this.
People next door just walking across. Everybody in my way.
You don't have to do this to your coworker.
Knock over my barbecue pit, and the dogs done it again. Lord, they won't pick up after they dogs. I'm gonna have to get my gun again.
What?
I'm gonna have to shoot somebody dog down.
No.
If I don't get a fence soon, the HOA ain't gonna have me around. I need a fence, y'all. I need fence going round my yard.
Yeah.
So I can stop this feeling I have.
Don't be yaying him, Tommy, like he
killed that one.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Yeah.
All right, Roscoe.
Cause like right now I go outside, it just feel like a old western. I'm just home on the range.
Are you speaking for Junior?
No, I'm speaking to Junior.
Home on the range.
You speaking what?
I'm speaking to Junior. I ain't speaking for Junior. I'm speaking to Junior.
Okay.
4 is in support
Wrap
of
it up,
2
Carla.
is hey. You need to
Goodbye. Goodbye. Yes. Tell Junior bye and you're sorry.
Hey, Junior, I ain't sorry. I ain't ever sorry.
All right, Roscoe, coming up
I'm
next.
a superstar.
It is the nephew in today's prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Coming up at the top of the hour, right about 4 minutes after, it is my strawberry letter for today. And the subject is, my own daughter put me on blast. We'll get into that, find out what that's all about. I know, right? In just a few. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff?
I'm gonna get my title way more stupid than yours here. Let me tell you something.
Okay.
This right here is triple casket. Triple casket.
You win.
Yeah. We trying to get 3 people in one casket. It's triple casket. Yeah, we trying to get 3. We trying to get 3 all in there together. That's what we trying to do. This right here is triple casket. Cat dog, if you would, run it.
Jenkins Mortuary. This is Calvin. How may I help you?
Hey, how you doing? You say
right.
Calvin, right?
Yes, sir.
Hey, Calvin, how you doing? My name is Brandon, man. Brandon Giles.
Okay.
I'm calling. We've got somebody that has passed. Actually, 3 people.
Well, I'm sorry for your
passed
loss,
away.
sir.
I thank you for that, man. It was kind of expected.
Right.
So it wasn't something that caught us off guard. But but all in all, we're still grieving about losing our loved ones. But I wanted to give you all a call. We're trying to pick a particular funeral home on who we want to take care of
the services.
Yes, okay. Yes, sir.
Okay, we can definitely help you with that. And once again, I just want to, just let you know that we can pretty much do the whole gambit. We can make sure that your needs are taken from now on. Okay. We're here for you. Just wanted to get that out. What is your main need? You said 3 people, sir?
Yes.
Okay.
I wanted to bring attention to you. Do you guys customize caskets?
Yes, we do gold plating, engraving. We even have a new thing where we can put the picture of the person on the outside, like a semi-gloss coating. Okay. We have a couple options.
Yeah, I don't need that or no gold or nothing like that. Listen, what I want to do, is it any way that you could maybe customize a casket that can accommodate 3 people?
Yes, like we can customize each individual casket for each individual family member.
No, Calvin, that ain't what I'm asking. What I'm saying is, if I want to, like I said, these my cousins, they was all close. I don't have a problem with all 3 of them being in the same casket.
I get you. To my knowledge, as far as I've been in this business, I've never. I'm not really sure we can actually do that.
But what's the problem? If we can get them all in there and close the lid.
Well, sir, I mean, I think that's I don't even think, if for one, it's legal in this state or any state. 3 people in one casket. And ethics-wise, that's not really something that, how can I say, that we actually, push
But
for.
if you customizing a casket, Calvin, then you ought to be able to put as many people in there. If you make it deep enough and wide enough, ought to be able to get 3 people in there, right?
Well, the customization is the outer side of the casket, and maybe some people even put TV screens on the inside, or some of their loved ones' memorable mementos. We customize it for that, color wise, size.
So what about when it's a person real big, a heavy set person? You got to have a casket that can accommodate them, right?
Yes. But
okay, so you ought to be able to put 3 people in one casket if they can fit. If you put 2 one way and 1 the other way, then you ought to be able to have all 3 of them in there at one time.
Is there anybody else around you and your family that can help talk with me about this?
I'm talking to you right now. I'm trying to accommodate my cousins and get them straight. And I'm asking you, can we get them in a casket one casket that can accommodate 3 people? If you put 2 pillows on one end, one pillow.
That's not something we're really.
That ain't something your is used to doing, Calvin. But I'm calling you, telling you that's the way I want this customized, man.
All right, brother. Look, brother. Just chill out with cussing. All right.
So we're trying to get 3 people.
Sir.
What? Yes.
I have a standard plan. It'll be a low-end standard plan for 3 individual caskets. That's all
we don't have enough money for 3 individual caskets. I keep telling you that. We got room for 1 casket. We just need the big enough, man, so you could get everybody in there and close the door.
I don't want to go back and forth with you, sir. I know this is a time of.
Then you ain't got to go back and forth with me. Build the that I need so I can bury my family.
I don't really know what to tell you, sir, but I'm just really trying to help. I'm trying to help you.
Won't you tell me you're going to get 3 people in the casket looking good?
We can't do that. We cannot do that.
Who the you hollering at, man? So, I'm the one going through bereavement.
I understand that, but you're using foul language. It's just, we can't do it, brother. You hear me? Like,
hold on.
No,
my cousin them said they wanted to use
the right to refuse. No, sir. No. We can't do it.
Okay, so look, look, man, hey, man, y'all gonna bury these 3 people, and you gonna put all 3 of them in the same casket, man.
Now you telling me
two on one end and 1 on the other one, man.
Sir, if you're drinking, just stop.
Ain't nobody. Let me tell you something, man. Let me say this to you.
Yes,
your name Calvin, right?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay, so Calvin, let me say this to you. Either y'all gonna bury my cousins the way I want it, or Calvin, you gonna get your whooped.
Who you talking to?
That's what's going to happen.
Now, that's it right there, sir. I've been trying to be as professional as I can. This whole conversation is as crazy as it is. But now...
Ain't nothing crazy about it.
No.
I told you I want you to bury my cousins.
Come on down here. I got some places to put your body and your cousin's body. How about that, huh?
Oh, you talking about doing something to me now?
Yeah, because you obviously...
You don't sound too confident. You don't sound too confident, Calvin.
I'm going to tell you right now. This ain't the place, and I'm not the one. You will be in the ground messing with us. Matter of fact, if you come here, I'm going to you up. How about that?
Okay, Calvin. Let me tell you something, Calvin. Me and Tommy going to be down there today then. I'm bringing Tommy with me.
Who the is Tommy, huh?
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show, baby. You just got pranked, Calvin.
This some Yo. Y'all had me ready to whip somebody. I'm going to tell y'all, I just want to know who put you up to this.
Reginald that works Reggie. At the, yes.
I'm going to whip Reggie. You better watch what you drink. You better watch what you eat. I'm on your for revenge, Reg.
Hey, Calvin, give me this, man. What's the baddest, and I mean the baddest, radio show in the land?
Man, you know it's nothing but the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Y'all got me. Y'all got me, man. Y'all got me.
Can you be more prouder than me and my ignorance today? Can you be more proud?
Proud.
Yes. It ain't prouder. It ain't prouder.
Or prouder.
If
More
you say
prouder,
prouder, you don't say more.
More, right.
You just say more.
I like
prouder.
more prouder.
That's incorrect.
Yeah. I'm more proud of my son than my wife is. I'm more prouder. That don't make sense.
More stupid or stupider. Okay, those are your choices.
I'm more stupider.
Or stupidest.
Yeah. Stupid is.
Definitive.
As stupid does. All right. Thank you, nephew. Coming up next, my strawberry letter. The subject is my own daughter put me on blast. We'll get into it right after this.
More blaster. DraftKings Sportsbook, an official sports betting partner of the NBA, is the place to bet on NBA stars this season. Download the DraftKings Sportsbook app and use code Steve Harvey. That's code Steve Harvey. Bet $5 and get 3 months of League Pass plus get $300 in bonus bets if your bet wins in partnership with DraftKings. The crown is yours.
Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. In New York, call 877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY 467-369. In Connecticut, help is available for problem gambling. Call 888-789-7777 or visit ccpg.org. Please play responsibly. On behalf of Boot Hill Casino and Resort in Kansas. Pass-through of per-wager tax may apply in Illinois. 21-plus age and eligibility varies by jurisdiction. Void in Ontario. Restrictions apply. Bet must win to receive bonus bets which expire in 7 days. Minimum odds required. NBA League Pass auto renews until canceled. Additional terms at dkng.co/audio. Limited time offer.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
It is time now for today's strawberry letter. If you need advice on relationships, dating, work, sex, parenting, and more, please submit your strawberry letter to steveharveyfm.com and click submit strawberry letter. We could be reading your letter live on the air, just like we're going to read this one right here, right now. And you never know, it could be yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, strawberry letter.
Thank you, Steve. Subject, my own daughter put me on blast. Dear Steve and Shirley, I'm a 52-year-old married woman, but my husband and I have been at odds for a few years because he is a cheater. I never caught him, but all of his mannerisms changed and we stopped being intimate. The arguments got so bad that I stopped talking to him altogether and focused more on my kids and my promotion at work. I fill the void in my marriage with a side piece that happens to work at a car dealership, and he is as fine as frog hair. He was flirting heavily with me when I bought a new SUV from him. He suggested that we break in the third row of my new truck. So we did. For weeks after that, I would drive to his job and we got busy in the third row of my truck. I'm sure his coworkers knew we were having sex, so I was taking a big risk because one of them goes to my church. I didn't care. The sex was too good and it was so much fun. But after a month of great sex, it all came to a screeching halt on the day of my 8-year-old daughter's birthday. I picked up 4 of her friends for the party at the skating rink. My daughter got on the third row of the SUV and her friends piled in. My husband drove his car and when we got to the skating rink, my daughter gave her dad a cufflink. My husband said it wasn't his cufflink and he looked directly at me. I walked on into the skating rink and got the girls situated in the party room. My husband got all up in my face and asked what I had been doing in my SUV and where the cufflink came from. I ignored him. My daughter put me on blast, but I don't feel like I owe him an explanation, or do I? Should I come clean with him? This letter got me upset. It really did, because what you're not going to do, Mom, is blame the baby for your cheating. You're just not going to do that. You were messing around in your truck with a car salesman and you got busted, period. The child was absolutely justified in giving the cufflink to her dad. Of course she thought it was her dad's. I mean, this is an 8-year-old daughter, your 8-year-old daughter. She doesn't know anything about all of this. I just think you're wrong, Mom. You didn't check behind yourself. Your salesman didn't realize he left the cufflink and you just got caught. both of you guys, basically, that's it. That's all. And it's on you. No one else but you. That's proof of your cheating. You said you never caught your husband. It was just the fact that his mannerisms changed and he cut you off, but still no evidence. There was no earring lying around, no hair, no underwear, etc. But you, my dear, left evidence. It's still double standard in this world concerning men and women, meaning you can't do what I do. And that's just the way men think. That's why he was all up in your face about the cuff link. And you still have no proof. He doesn't want you cheating on him, though. So no, you don't owe him an explanation. And please know that if you tell him the truth, your marriage is more than likely over. Men don't usually stick around when their wives and women cheat on them. I really don't see how this marriage is going to survive the cuff link. And again, you have no evidence. Steve?
Well. Shirley, did I just hear you say to a woman
what?
That she doesn't owe her husband an explanation for cheating?
No.
I just want to double check that I hear that.
You heard.
Okay,
I said
cool.
it.
Thank you. That's all I need. Thank you. Little bit of validation. Thank you so much. My own daughter put me on blast. 52-year-old married woman, but your husband and her have been at odds for some years. Here is the opening line: because he is a cheater. She said that in the first opening statement. They have been at odds because he is a cheater. Next statement right after that: I never caught him. We have a loophole in the contract. We have a get out of jail free card. We have grounds for dismissal.
Wow.
We have unsubstantiated statements. We have all of this that I would be using right after you said, I never caught him. Then here comes the proof she thinks she has, but all of his mannerisms changed. And we stopped being intimate. You didn't mention that any of your mannerisms might have changed. And you didn't mention that maybe you stopped initiating sex. You just dumped it all on him in this letter. The arguments got so bad that I stopped talking to him. Now y'all ain't even talking. All together and focus more on my kids and my promotion at work. Then you said I feel the void in my marriage with a side piece that happens to work at a car dealership, and he is as fine as frog hair. Oh, hell. You the cheater in the letter. And you know what proof we have? An admission of guilt. You said this. You ain't caught him, but you said this. So now this letter has turned. When we come back, the results of the leather turning from the chief love officer.
All right. Hang on, Chief Love Officer. We'll have part 2 of your response, Steve, coming up at 23 minutes after. Subject of today's Strawberry Letter: my own daughter put me on blast. We'll get back into it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everyone, quick health question. Even though you're still thriving, still loving, still connecting, did you know your immune system weakens with age? That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off certain respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. This fall, ask your doctor which vaccines you need and visit vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com to schedule one or more vaccines. Sponsored by Pfizer. All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's Strawberry Letter. The subject: my daughter, my own daughter, put me on blast.
Yeah, this ain't the problem, though.
No.
It's this 50-year-old married woman that argued with her husband because she says her husband's a cheater. Then she turns around and says, I never caught him. Then she turned around and said, but all his mannerisms changed. And we stopped being intimate.
So now, ain't neither one of y'all initiating sex at the house, you or him. And the arguments got so bad that I stopped talking to him altogether. So now she ain't even speaking to her man at the house, and he ain't speaking to her. Everybody cool with this? You know why everybody cool with this? Because everybody doing what they want to do. I can assure you that. Because ain't no man coming in the house, you ain't talking to him and sleeping with him, and then he ain't going somewhere talking and sleeping.
One more time.
Ain't no man walking in no house with no woman that ain't talking to him or sleeping with him, and he ain't going somewhere else talking and sleeping.
I'm with you when you're right.
Who you know not finna do that? So
I don't
now
know
let's
anyone.
move on. But then since the arguments got so bad and they done stopped talking, she focused more on her kids and her promotion and work. Oh no, you didn't. You said right after that, I feel the void in my marriage with a side piece that happens to work at a car dealership, and he's as fine as frog hair, and he was flirting heavy with me when I bought a new SUV from him. Oh, so now the real cheater in this letter with proof is you, and the proof is you admitted. I don't know why you told us this stupidity to me, but we need people like you to keep these letters alive. So thank you.
Keep our segment going.
Yeah, this segment would have been over if it wasn't for stupidity.
So we need stupid people.
He suggested that we break in the third row of my new truck, so we did. For weeks after that, I would drive to his job, and we got busy in the third row of my truck. I'm sure his coworkers knew we were having sex, so I was taking a big risk because one of them go to my church.
Oh.
So all it took was for somebody to say, let's break in your third row. So we did. I'll be.
It's that easy.
I've been taking people to dinner and sending flowers and notes and boxes with gifts in it. Look.
Being romantic.
I got to give me a back row on the truck.
Foreplay.
And one of them go to my church, and I didn't care.
She didn't care.
The sex was too good, and it was so much fun. But after a month of great sex, it all came to a screeching halt. On the day, my 8-year-old daughter's birthday party, I picked up 4 of her friends for the party at the skating rink. My daughter got in the third row of the SUV, and her friends piled in. My husband drove his car. When we got to the skating rink, my daughter gave her dad a cufflink. My husband said it wasn't his cufflink, and he looked directly at me. Well, now, why would he look directly at you?
Come on.
Well, y'all ain't talking. Y'all ain't having sex.
So what?
Y'all ain't doing nothing.
So we gotta what?
So now, your baby done found a cufflink in the car. So now he won't talk now. Oh, now you won't have conversation. At the skating rink.
Right.
I walked into the skating rink and got the girls situated in the party room. My husband got all up in my face and asked me what I had been doing in my SUV and where the cufflink came from. I ignored him. As you should. My daughter put me on blast. Well, your daughter didn't really put you on no blast. Your daughter found a cufflink and know that cufflinks is normally she's seen her daddy with a cufflink on.
Right.
And brought her daddy, here go your cufflink. Right. Because the baby don't know y'all having marital issues. She knows something ain't right. Because y'all acting a little strange with each other. Wonder how come my mom and daddy don't never talk like your mom and daddy.
Yeah,
but
kids
we
know.
already know why. Because y'all out there screwing other people. So y'all ain't got to talk. You been on that back row of that truck, just messing it all up. It's losing value. Your truck is losing value. And even if you take that same truck back to that car dealership with that same salesman you bought it for, he know that the third seat is damaged. So now you ain't even gonna get true blue book value for your car. Because he already know. I'm telling you, this salesman know what's been happening back there in the back seat.
Yeah.
Should I come clean with him? What?
It's over.
Come clean? Hell no. What's wrong with you? You stupid.
Anyway.
For the first time, Shirley said, and this is why I'm using this. Shirley, who adamantly always promotes the truth. Shirley, who always adamantly promotes being true to the other person. Shirley, who always wants to know why men lie. To sit up here and told this woman not to say nothing. That is a form of a lie. And I support that.
You should know.
1000%. No, you don't owe him no explanation. What cufflink? You ain't never been on the third row, and you don't know who been back there. Some serviceman been back there or something. And it is a serviceman because he was servicing you.
We gotta go. Post your comments on the Strawberry Letter at Steve Harvey FM on Instagram and Facebook. Check out the Strawberry Letter podcast on demand. Coming up next, it is Junior and Sports Talk right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everyone, quick health question. Even though you're still thriving, still loving, still connecting, did you know your immune system weakens with age? That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off certain respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. This fall, ask your doctor which vaccines you need and visit vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com to schedule one or more vaccines. Sponsored by Pfizer. It is time now for Junior and Sports Talk. What you got, Junior?
Well, Shirley, it's Friday. I need pimping. I got to have my pimping.
Yeah, I'm right here, dog.
Uh-oh.
I'm right here. Hey, let me just be real quick. You like this one right here?
What's that, pimping?
Collard greens. Collard green smoking jacket. What's up? Let's go on with these picks, pimp.
Here we go, pimping.
All right.
Jets, Bengals.
Oh, come on, Jets.
Okay.
I know they ain't gonna win, but come on anyway. Dang, I don't know what's happening with the Jets.
Bears, Ravens.
Ravens with the upset.
What? Okay.
Yeah.
Dolphins, Falcons.
Falcons.
Bills, Panthers.
Now, I know good and well Bills ain't gonna lose no 2 in a row. Nah, that just can't happen. Because they'd be a disaster. Panthers are playing good now, though.
49ers, Texans.
Uh-oh. Y'all know what's
I'm picking 49ers.
Stop this here.
Oh, Lord.
No, you're not. No, you're not. I'm gonna pick the 49ers. This is Pimp's Picks. This ain't
this
your
is what?
picks. These is Pimp's Picks. This ain't your, what is you picking from? Get your own. This ain't your segment, Junior.
Giants, Eagles.
Eagles.
Okay. All right. Browns, Patriots.
We got this white boy, this quarterback, and he can't throw the ball no further than 7 yards. I ain't never seen nothing like it. He had 113 yards passing the other day. They was all screens. I don't know why we don't push you doing. Somebody throw the ball down the field. What is we got wide receivers for? Why don't we just hire 8 running backs? Browns.
There you go. Buccaneers, Saints, Pippin.
Buccaneers, baby.
Okay, Pippin. Titans, Colts. Ooh.
The Titans is in such bad shape. They got a new coach though. Titans upset.
Okay.
What?
Yeah, watch this.
Cowboys, Broncos.
Broncos.
Come on, Pippin. Okay. Here we go, Pippin. Packers, Steelers.
Oh man, the Steelers is rolling. I'm gonna pick the Steelers in the upset. Hope they lose though.
Commanders, Chiefs, Pippin.
Oh man, y'all the Commanders has fell apart. They lost to the Cowboys. They ain't gonna beat the Chiefs.
All right, there it is, Pippin. There you got it. Got the picks in. Great.
All right, everything. Hey, what's up, Monica? What's up?
All right, Junior and
Got the
Pimpin,
little
thank
split
you.
in your head and everything. All right, you need somebody to oil your scalp.
Coming up at the top of the hour.
You got to know things when you pimping, you know what I'm saying?
A mom is intrigued but worried about her child being on OnlyFans. We'll talk about it right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, so this is from China in Oakland. China writes, she says, my daughter is 21 years old and she has an OnlyFans page. One of my friends told me about it and I confronted her. She said she makes money showing her feet only. She told me that she saved almost $20,000, so I'm impressed by her hustle, but concerned as a parent that it's more than feet she's showing. She's grown, so what should I do?
Well, if it was just feet she was showing, how would your neighbor know it's her?
Ooh, nose to feet, I guess. When
fans only got people on there showing everything, ain't nobody tuning in for your feet?
There's some feeders though.
Yeah,
there's some people just showing feet.
Yeah, well, like I said,
fetishes.
Well, them feet is connected to things. When you can get everything and a foot, why would I pay you just for foot?
Wow. $20K though.
$20K, yeah.
Mama go get a pet.
Well, maybe she's sitting Indian style on the pictures.
Do we need that visual though? You think we needed that visual?
I'm just trying to let you know.
Vision.
Somebody
quiet
saw her and know that's her, and it wasn't just cause of her feet.
All right, we have time for another one.
Do y'all know which one it is? The OnlyFans
pet.
So we can take a look at the feet. I'm just saying.
No.
My sons told me I can't go on OnlyFans. You got to give your
and neither can he. This one here that's asking questions.
Yeah. All right, we do have time for another one. This is from Arnetta in Indianapolis. Arnetta says, I moved in with my boyfriend and he needs a lot of work done on his house. He didn't tell me beforehand that his heat is out and it is very expensive to repair. He also needs a new dryer, and he told me that the repairs needed will impact our travel plans for the holidays. He expects me to chip in since I live there now. We're on track to get married, so I don't want to leave him over this, but I don't feel like I should have to help him fix this raggedy home. Am I right or wrong? Am I right or not?
Well, see, if you're not going to get married to be a benefit to one another, then why are you getting married? If your man that you in love with needs some assistance from you and you're going to marry him, I would think you would be the one person who would want to help him. Because if his house is better, that's the house you living in. Won't it be better for both of you? But now let's just face reality.
What?
He said that the repairs of this dryer and this heat is going to affect y'all plans for travel for the holidays. Y'all not going nowhere for Christmas. Let's just be clear about that. Stay at home. You need to get that heat fixed, though, because I'm going to tell you right now. Now, the only thing that's going to enjoy that cold house is that fresh cut Christmas tree. That's the only thing. Everybody else in there going to suffer.
Yeah, they're in the Midwest. Woo.
Yeah, it's going to be cold up in there.
Yeah.
If you're going to marry the man.
Yeah, she doesn't want to. She doesn't want to fix this raggedy home.
Well, if y'all ain't got the money to fix the dryer, I'm going to go out on the limb and say y'all ain't got no money for no new house. I'm going that's just me taking a shot. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
But if you don't have heat in the house.
Yeah.
And the dryer too?
You probably don't have a down payment for a house.
Yeah. But why didn't he tell her he didn't have heat?
Why would I tell you? If I'm trying to get you to move in, he need her to move in to be the heat.
Yeah.
He got to open up that oven though and let it get some heat.
Yeah, that's that old school.
Y'all gonna have to build a pallet on the kitchen floor.
Sleep in front of the stove.
Yeah.
Junior said if there is an oven.
Yeah.
We working with this dryer already.
Yeah.
If there is an oven.
Yeah. And wow. Yeah. She's moving into a fixer-upper. He didn't tell her he didn't have heat. They need a new
that ain't
dryer.
a fixer-upper.
What is this? What is
you
this?
moving into a construction site. He ain't got a dryer, he ain't got heat, they ain't got no oven.
Coming up in 20 minutes, we'll have more up.
Ain't got no grass, no shrubbery.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
So, Steve, you're 6'2", and of course, people say you have swag.
Here we go.
They say that. What?
What's this?
So tell me if this is true, Steve. According to an online study, a man's torso sway and shoulder spread can make even smaller guys appear physically dominant. Researchers found that all men, regardless of size, can seem more physically intimidating with a little more swag in their step. So can short men look bigger with a little bit more swag? That's the question.
Yeah, probably can, but I've never seen it. I haven't seen it myself.
You're a dream killer, you.
Yeah, I've never seen a shorter man I've wanted to be. I've never seen him yet. I've never seen one of them little fellas come by me and I go, man, I sure wish I was down there. I ain't
What if he was short but a multi-billionaire?
You know something, man? I don't really know no. Jeff Bezos, he don't look that tall.
And he can be whatever height.
Yeah.
It does not matter.
He can stand in his wallet, whatever.
But the two on our show, they don't have that option, so they just got to...
Well, they're saying if they walk and carry themselves a certain way with, with the torso sway.
Like Tommy and Junior, they walk, they carry themselves pretty strong. They come in the room.
You just don't want to be down here with us, is what you're saying.
Well, y'all walk in the room like me, and y'all walk in with confidence and everything.
Yeah, y'all got swag.
I don't want to be 5'9", trying to look tall and all that.
All right.
You, so.
Coming up at 33 minutes after, we will play a round of Would You Rather right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Have you thought about buying life insurance to protect yourself and your family? Globe Life Insurance is easy to understand and easy to buy with coverage amounts up to $100,000. The application process is quick. There is no medical exam, just a simple application. Call Globe Life today at 1-800-251-5400 or visit globeliferadio.com. Again, that's 1-800-251-5400 or globeliferadio.com. It is time now, guys, for a round of Would You Rather. All right, the Versus is back. We know that. So this Saturday, who are you rolling with? Cash Money Records or would you rather No Limit Records?
Oh, that's hard.
Uh-huh.
That's hard.
Because I like Baby and Master P. So I ain't got no dog in that fight.
Both.
Yeah, both. Yeah,
both. All right.
Both.
All right. Would you rather be haunted by a ghost or have a loved one ghost you? Haunted by a ghost or be ghosted by a loved one?
No, you mean be ghosted? You mean just leave you?
Uh-huh.
Oh yeah,
a loved one leave you.
Yeah, which
ghost you?
Long as it ain't Marjorie, I don't care.
So you rather be haunted by a ghost?
Man, I don't care. Any one of them can say I'm never calling you again.
I've been haunted by a loved one. Hell.
Okay. Would you rather wear a Ninja Turtles costume or a Tiny Tim costume for Halloween?
Oh, that's for my guys right here. Which one you rather?
Wait a minute.
Tiny Tim
right
or the
here.
Turtle?
Here we go.
Tommy, you won't be both of them.
No.
So Tommy, you can be the turtle. I'll be Tiny Tim.
Would you rather fly around on a broomstick or on the back of a dragon?
Oh, I want that dragon.
Yeah, the dragon.
Oh, I'm coming in like Game of Thrones.
Hell yeah.
Game of Thrones.
Man.
Yeah. Oh, I miss Game of Thrones.
Chikari. What they say to make him blow fire?
That's what they say.
Everybody down there need to be careful.
Yes.
All right. Would you rather be locked in a pitch black room overnight, or a freezing room?
I can't be in no freezing room.
Who in the pitch black room with us? With me.
Just you.
Just you. You're by yourself, solo.
Pitch black.
All night.
Or freezing.
Can't be in there freezing.
I do that all the time. But once I go to sleep, it's pitch black. I can't be in this freezer though.
Junior can't. So okay.
Yeah, we know Junior can't.
Cause soon as that door open, we gotta go to the hospital.
You need to understand that.
Ain't no bringing no coat in there, none of that. Let's just get him in this ambulance and get him to this hospital.
The ambulance is already there.
How about that?
Turn the heat on in the ambulance. Here comes Junior.
Here comes
You say it again,
Turn the heat on in the ambulance. Come, Junior.
All right. Would you rather buy your ex a Christmas present, or would you rather go to a Trump holiday party?
I'm in there.
I'll be in there with a navy blue suit on, big long red tie.
That's today's round of Would You Rather.
You've been there speaking to white folks like I care. Hey.
Coming up next, our last break of the day.
Tim Scott grinning
And we'll
real
close out the show with the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey everyone, quick health question. Even though you're still thriving, still loving, still connecting, did you know your immune system weakens with age? That's where vaccines come in. They help train and strengthen your immune response to fight off certain respiratory illnesses like flu, pneumococcal pneumonia, RSV, and COVID-19. This fall, ask your doctor which vaccines you need and visit vaxassist.com. That's VAXassist.com to schedule one or more vaccines. Sponsored by Pfizer. All right, guys, here we are. Last break of the day, the week. It's been a fun day, a great week, too. How you feeling, Steve?
Always the same.
All right.
Hey, I want to remind some people of this. Somebody, when I was talking, I've always recommended 2 books to people that they should purchase on your way to becoming successful. And the 2 books I've always recommended are the 2 most powerful books I've ever written. Outside of the Bible, the book of Proverbs, nothing has affected me more than the 2 books, The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale and The Magic of Thinking Big by David Schwartz. Those 2 books changed the game for me. Because those 2 things you can control. You can control your mind. You have a choice. You have a choice to think positive or negative. You have a choice of doing good or evil. You have this choice every single day of your life. The majority of the time, I choose to think positive. Now, I'm a human being, and sometimes I let negative thoughts get in the way. I let negative thoughts impair my thinking process. I let negative thoughts reside a little bit too long in my mind. I'm human. I've done that, I can't tell you, thousands of times. But you have a chance to control that. Remember something about your feelings. Your feelings are a barometer of your thoughts over the last 15 to 30 minutes. Think about that. How you feel right now is in direct correlation of what your thoughts have been the last 15 to 30 minutes. So if you feel in some kind of way, you feel a little bit off, just retract your steps and see what you've been thinking about the last 15 to 30 minutes. Because your feelings are a barometer of your thoughts. You have control of that, though. You have control of your mental prowess. You can be a positive person or a negative person. You get to choose. All of us know negative people. All of us know that somebody that I don't care what's happening, something wrong. I don't care what you ask them, something wrong. I got this one partner, man, that I cannot stand talking to him because he has a problem for every solution. Did you hear what I said? He has a problem for every solution. I don't care what, man. I used to come up with some good ideas and tell this dude what I was going to do, and immediately he would provide me with the problems with what the solution I'd already came up with. Hey, man, I was thinking about opening up this thing right here, and I figured out how to do it. I'm got the paperwork, and I'm going to go to the bank. Yeah, but if the bank don't give you the money, you right back to square one. Okay, yeah, I know, dog, but what if they give me the money? Well, you can't worry about that. Suppose you don't get the money. Well, okay, wait a minute, man. Where we going with it? We ain't even went down there yet. We ain't turned in the paperwork. We ain't did none of that. So why are you providing a problem for clearly what I have found a solution? You got to be careful of having people like that in your life. Surround yourself with like-minded people. Get yourself in a positive path and put positive people around you. Man, I was listening to John Hope Bryan the other day. He said, if you hang around with 9 poor people, you're going to be number 10. That's just a fact. So I look for people who are progressive thinking. I look for people who are trying to become successful. I had a conversation yesterday. A wealthy guy called me because he knows I'm one of the few people he can tell his good news to. He said, man, something incredible just happened to me, man. I ain't got nobody to share with. I want to tell somebody. I said, what you got, dog? He told me. I said, wow. I said, man, I'm so happy for you, man. I said, boy, you my inspiration. Because he needs that. I don't care who you are. Everybody needs somebody around them that's like-minded. Surround yourself with like-minded people. It may just be 1 or 2 people that you could tell your visions and dreams to. Okay, then relegate it down to those 1 or 2 people. You can't tell everybody everything. Everybody not going to be happy for you. Control your thought process. And then let me tell you about this. That's the power of positive thinking. The magic of thinking big. It costs you no more brain cells to think big than it does small. It don't cost you more to say regular than it does to say extraordinary. It costs you no more brain cells. It don't cost you no more brain cells to say 300 than it does to say 3 million. Think about it. It don't cost you no more. So if you think big, and the Bible is true, that a man is as he thinketh, don't that make sense to you? That if you think big, there's a possibility that you'll be big. But if you think small, I can promise you can't be big. You can't outdo your thoughts. You're going to eventually have to do it the other way around. But you're not going to be able to outdo your thoughts, y'all. So change your thought process. You have control of that. You have a say-so in that. You can be positive. You don't have to be negative. You could be well off. You don't have to be regular. You could be exceptional. All you got to do is make the decision. Those are my closing remarks today. Hey, y'all, talk to God today. He would absolutely love to hear from you. All right? Y'all have a good one.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.